We say welcome on top Wazobia, sir.
Thank you very much.
Almost his smile. That smile means I get solution for Africa. Africa get solution for now.
We did try.
Aye! And I say welcome on top Wazobia FM once more. And today now powering healthcare in Nigeria, we're going to talk about, first of all, they say you don't dare renewable energy industry for about 15 years and still counting. But we go like no, usually like we they know other people, their career history. And as they take go like the journey, the people go like know about on top the show right about now.
Thank you very much. So I start for renewable energy industry about 15 years ago. True.
Oh, where I did that.
And for my focus for the industry now, how we go take get light with solar all over the country. So I did very happy today here. Just to explain my background a bit. For my career, I don't use solar take power over 200 schools across Nigeria.
Wow.
Over 110 health centers across Nigeria. For Lagos, I work out with World Bank to set up what they call Nigeria Climate Innovation Center. I can follow bankers, see how we will bring money, take support. Even all these project developers, them when they do solar all across Nigeria. So now waiting at the work when they do with that.
This work where they
you
do
be senior man for this.
heavy.
You know Nigeria climate and NCIC they always bring come.
You know, say the people they really do this one, they don't even make noise.
No, they talk easy like this. They talk small.
I go begin the talk small now.
No pressure.
I go begin the talk small.
When you have capacity, you don't need to.
Capacity. All right.
CheChe.
Let us pay attention, please.
Okay, so tell us, you presently they lead this Power Africa Nigeria power sector program. Now they call the NPSP. You na program lead, off-grid lead for the program. Now you they lead all the activities, but tell us what in this program they are about. And they work with the USAID, they do all this work. But tell us what in this program they are about.
Okay, so yes, I the lead on the program when they call USAID Power Africa Nigeria Power Sector Program. The name long well. So we just call them NPSP.
The money long. CheChe they like money.
We don't call my name for deal.
CheChe likes a few dollars.
So NPSP now the main Power Africa program when they Nigeria.
Okay.
And our mandate, our work when they send us what we do now to put electricity for everywhere as much as possible.
Okay.
So inside NPSP, my own focus now off-grid renewable energy.
Okay.
So what I do is I work with Rural Electrification Agency. I work with private sector players. I work with development partners. And even the healthcare centers, I work with them as well.
Okay.
You know, the way we carry out our activities, now we they try support all these, we they call them project developers, those when they install solar all around the country.
Okay.
We they help them, they bring up their business capacity, who not get business plan, who need financial model, who need to even understand how to approach bank, which English you go speak with bank, which paper you go carry go meet
speak
bank.
Wazobia now.
We go help them with all those information. We go still point them, say, you dey find money for project, go talk to this person, get money when you need to do this kind of project.
Oh wow.
This na how you go present yourself, package yourself, go meet them.
If you add that,
I don't finish the work.
If you add that, how you go take contact to Orlon? What could give you?
Interestingly, we dey work with Orlon too to take support sector. Every quarter, we dey get what we call off-grid stakeholders meeting.
That's it.
But why healthcare electrification be on a priority? Why be that one? You get one or two I go like talk, but better to hear from you.
So my sister, honestly, healthcare electrification now everybody priority.
Okay.
We all need better healthcare. It gets studied when they do a long time ago. They say 40% of healthcare centers when they Nigeria, they not get light. So we can't look at how that kind number go day.
They need to check again. You pass 40.
Wow.
So we say how that kind number go day and we not go fit support. So that's why we can say, look, this thing they very important, because if no light, how they wanted to check pregnant woman when come hospital, how they want to check, what they call diagnostic services, how they want to deliver vaccine with the year COVID, how they want to store that vaccine for inside fridge if no light. So we can't look all these things. We say, this matter is plenty. Make we use the opportunity, take electrify these primary health centers so that they will get the much needed electricity to carry out basic healthcare services.
True.
Now waiting because they do the work when we they do.
That's true.
If you don't get mine, no go do this work. No worry.
CheChe, this conversation is very important.
Not be for lily-hearted people.
Because if you go some primary healthcare centers now for our country, one problem in the way they get now no light. No light.
You don't turn to national anthem.
And about 20%, of these healthcare centers for the country, they get this issue. Even it passed this number. So but the question I want to ask now be say now we hear say on don't launch what they call a call to action to power healthcare around the country, and I call them healthcare electrification call to action. On they do one with the Rural Electrification Agency, USAID, and other partners for the sector. Tell us about this program and which I want to achieve.
So we can't look at this kind of work, not be only work when one person go fit do. Many people need to come together to come do this kind of healthcare electrification work. Now we talk to other organizations. We talk to USAID IHP program. We bring in Rural Electrification Agency.
And our government people.
And our government. We bring in National Primary Healthcare Development Agency. These are all key sector players. We can't bring in other up to 60 members plus when they this coalition. Everybody come together, can say, how we want to do this work to electrify healthcare centers. As we can sit down, we can say, look, we can't do work without planning. Now we say, make we set target for ourselves. So we set 3 targets. We set short target, we set mid target, and we can set long target. Our short target, when we set target when it be say, we won't put electricity for 1,000 PHCs for Nigeria.
As primary healthcare centers.
Primary healthcare centers for between now and the year 2023 ending. Then for our medium target, we can say we go electrify up to 3,400 primary healthcare centers. Our long target, we look and say between now and the year 2030, we could kukuma electrify all the 10,000 healthcare centers when they in Nigeria. Make we know say we don't come up for this problem. They face another problem.
Wow.
Impressive. Bold one.
Anybody where they listen to us across Nigeria, they talk about powering healthcare in Nigeria. Okay, and of course, who else will be the person we sabi? The people then will be said there for forefront to fit talk about on top of the show today. I would like me could jump in, talk about funding. Okay, we understand say the wahala, the headache way there for funding is plenty, but now how the program they take these different programs where we say on a day into they take address this issue by making sure say every project where we say on a put on a hand inside go feed day sustained, and also funding go feed day to operate, especially when they look long term kind of operation. Not be something where we say want to start 2020 by 2020 ending. You don't Pafka.
Well, say for our country, so they go start project today. When they don't start now, they don't talk how they go to put money for the project.
No, nobody they think
Nobody think They all do what they go do now. So that when they
maybe
finish,
for their mind, the guys in a God go complete.
God go finish.
But how funding for now matter be?
So funding a very important thing. In short, no sector when if money not there, that thing go sustain. So we look and say the only way when healthcare electrification fit day better from now till 20 years if we identify ways when we go fit fund and address these issues when healthcare electrification they face. So we can look at how we want to take support government. We develop what we call sustainable business model when government fee use. So government go all the different primary healthcare centers, tertiary hospitals, isolation and treatment center, look them, say, what is the appropriate funding mechanism when we go fit put to make sure say money go the flow constant and it go dey maintain all this solar when we install for these various places.
Okay.
Oh,
So
wow.
we will not even stop there. We can't even dey advise those project developers when they build the system how they go take the reasoning sustainable methods to
Okay.
implement their businesses. Make them not just look and say we go just go install panel or waka comot. No, you go there, you go maintain, you go
go
put
monitor,
things,
huh?
you go monitor, you go there on ground, you go there with the community. You know, make the project they run, make people they get better healthcare. So now, so we they support them.
No, but where the
wow.
money they come, where the money go come from? So the project developers go install and implement. We know that one. But now Power Africa they give the money. I mean, our government go give the money for the project. Where the money they come from?
So money they come from different places. You
Okay.
get the one when government they give. We
Okay.
they advise government on how it go dey sustainable to use that money.
Oh.
You understand?
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Then they want some program under Power Africa. We get program where they call Power Africa Off-Grid Program, where every year that they do competition, they give money as grants to project developer to take power healthcare center.
Okay.
So every year that one too, it dey go on. Then we also know sister organizations within the sector when we dey go point project developers to look go meet them for money so that you can address these issues.
Okay.
Oh wow, everything's settled. I love the structure. I love how Ona they move. But then wisdom. I for like mention something about Olon and the collaboration with Power Africa and Olon, and they're trying to bring. I understand, say it get to do with healthcare, but I know say Ona get on a hand in different places
Yes,
and channeling
yes.
to channel them to this particular one. But make we talk about by 2023 they talk about the initiative they expect to get like clean electricity solution in places, and they talk about 10,000 to when they reach like 2030 they don't get about 10,000.
Yeah.
How this particular one will take work? How they want to accomplish this one? Now one of the things why I would like making choking.
Yeah, so Ingo talk about them now, maybe in detail how they
Yes.
want to achieve them.
Yes.
But you see, the work that they do again, they're very important. If you work at our hospitals,
Yeah.
especially the primary health care, you know, they managed by local governments. If you go some of these primary health care facilities, you go see say the day at is very sorry state because one, no light. If people sick, if they go there, no way where they won't take treat them because doctor and nurse go say light no day.
Yeah.
And all those kind of issues. So no, where would they work together like him mentioned before with Olon? You know, we all of us do what they call off-grid energy stakeholder meeting.
Yeah.
Where we say they can't gather every quarter, they look the sector, say, oh, so where the issues they, where waiting be the problem, how go take move this sector forward, you know, and that be why we did on the show today to talk more on this program. Make we tell Nigerians waiting they do in the area of health,
Yeah.
you know, to help these healthcare facilities. If we don't solve the issue of power, then make we know say this one don't come off for road. So that's why they want by next year now 1,000 primary healthcare centers, by 2030 10,000 primary healthcare centers. But now big goal be this, reduce and small. How on I really want to achieve them?
Okay. The truth is the goal they very big.
Very
Make we
very
not lie.
big, very big.
And the country it is tough to address all this situation. But the reality on ground be say even in 2022 when we dey now,
Yes.
the number of primary healthcare centers when we dey support both with government, both with other donors, we are already supporting 756 as Power Africa Nigeria Power Sector.
756.
756. I bet for where? Nah, check it
In
out.
Nigeria.
Them dey Nigeria.
Wow.
So, but we can't look and say only us no fit reach
No fit run
that
this
number.
thing, yeah.
No,
Like-
it's not possible. So we look am like wisdom talk. We bring in other partners. We bring in private sector, government, donors especially. Make una come work day here. People they suffer. Come and bring in this money to come and support electrification of primary healthcare centers. That's why we set up this coalition. And that's why we gave ourselves those targets. So we look and say, if we fit get all these different sector players may they contribute their own quota, one way or the other, we go reach that 10,000 when 2030 reach.
Okay. Now, are they relaxed now? I like get plans on ground on how to achieve them. Wisdom over to you.
So now, my question, the way I want to put them now, state governments, how would I plan to work with them? Because say the local government, they're under the state government and all of that. And we know say area they work with on a federal government level with that. But if you come down now to this state government, how now want to work with them, especially in the area of community engagement? On a day positive, say state government go partner with Ona for this work. Any ongoing conversations around that area?
Now, very better question you ask, because primary healthcare center, they under local government.
Yes.
However, they work from federal government, they come down.
Okay.
But I commend Rural Electrification Agency and National Primary Healthcare Development Agency, because they help us break and down.
Okay.
Like I talked earlier, we not fit do this work alone. We they follow other development and donor partners when they follow state government and local government, they talk.
Okay.
Those partners now, they help improve policy at the state and local level. They make them understand, say, this electrification solution can come to them at that level.
Okay.
When they put all these our sustainable model together, they help translate them to go down to the grassroots where it is much needed. So now the way they try to break and down be that.
All right. And Nigeria, say for today we talk about powering healthcare in Nigeria. And we go also the conversation don't they go on. You don't they open our eyes to so many other things. But we go for the first time, I would like a word for the government one, and for the people who also that listen to us, because I understand, say, from the government angle, different policies they involved, and every time we continue to say make it better, so that things go feel work in the nation, okay? And the policies where we say you don't drop, make you also they review them from time to time. Now, I would like a word from you, and also to the government and to the people.
So very beautiful. To the government, I won't commend government well, because for this electricity matter, we don't see waiting government they do policy wise to make sure say electricity day. The problem is big pass policy. Other things they when they affect lack of electricity, especially for primary healthcare. But when it comes to policy, if make I give example, government do policy for mini grid, so that mini grid go day all this community. Those mini grids fit power primary healthcare center for those same community. Okay. If government not do that policy, we for not get those mini grids when we they see today. But there are still challenges. How we won't get money, take fund those mini grids. How we won't get foreign currency, take buy the equipment. Those are still the challenges when we still they see for the industry. But in terms of government setting policy, honestly, government don't try. In fact, Nigerian government has been hailed as one of the government when don't go far for this policy matter for
who hear them? Me, I dare the side of the people. Who hear them? Any person where don't hear them. Like, you be their member.
Now all of us the government.
No.
Well, all of us be government. I remove myself.
When we reach there, they divide like this. We are the people.
We get two roads.
We are the people. And the power, they are the people hand now. All right. Not them and us. But well done, I understand you, natural. But then for people to be part of waiting they happen for Power Africa, anybody where they listen now will feel like say, oh man, I get too much money. I don't know what I want to use this money do. I want help. I want to be part of waiting they happen. I want to involve myself. I want to collaborate. I have the person go reach out to now. Be on social media, the numbers, where to go, where not to go.
Or they go like Power Healthcare Center for their locality.
Yeah, beautiful.
They don't hear because a very important matter. See, you need to go. I don't want call name, but even for here where we did. See, I don't go somewhere before they say what will be the problem.
Now why I ask him, he say they hear that. I say who they hear them? If I mention 3 or 4 names,
everywhere COVID day, where they give vaccine. I don't go some private healthcare. Those are there I go collect the COVID vaccines. I don't go one private healthcare before.
Oh me, I know they hear government.
They tell me say, oh no light. Everybody they sweat. They be outside.
I go call they hear government. No be only early.
So, but people want work with on to power healthcare facilities for their neighborhood. How they go feel reach out to on to learn more about this on our program.
So we know the power healthcare center directly.
Okay.
We they support those when they actually they power.
Okay.
We they support them. So one way when we they support, we get what we they call investor pitch competition series.
Investor pitch. Okay.
Our next investor pitch competition series they start in July.
July.
And the focus of this investor pitch is healthcare electrification. So it's very apt for what we discuss for here today. Now, the best way to contact us, especially for those when want power all these primary health center.
Yeah.
Now our email address now events@powerafrica-npsp.org.
Okay.
Okay. May talk am again. Small.
Okay, make I talk a small. Events@powerafrica-npsp.org.
All right.
All right.
Any phone number?
For now, we not get
Social media platform?
I mean, may just buy Power Africa for social media.
No, he said no.
Power Africa.
It did. Just buy Power Africa.
You know that Twitter? Aye. You know that Sarasake for that
For
side.
Twitter, I think that Power Africa US.
For Twitter. I like it.
Make you follow some of their work.
As in, all right. So wisdom back to you concerning the Olan team.
Yes.
And also, I get plenty one they do. And of course, always try to brief us.
Plenty there on the pipeline now, but I never get power.
Now, don't share money. Why not they share?
We go so they close. We are near. We are near.
I know every time I share it, so to support the people actually.
Plenty things there on the pipeline now.
But
it never reached to spill them.
Right.
We they work on many things on the ground, but to learn more, I'd like to emphasize to learn more about the work don't they do, the impact stories. Make you go our website. Make you go read. You get one place what they call impact stories.
Okay.
Make you go read the how the work would they do, would they write.
That one now all on website.
That all on website.
What's the website first?
www.all-on.com. And then make you find for the website. They say impact stories. Make you read some of the things who don't they do for the sector. But if you want to follow us for social media, no wahala. Make you follow us all on energy. For Instagram, all on energy, Twitter, and all on LinkedIn, and all on energy on Facebook. Make you find us, make you follow us as the worker for the work we would do to enable the environment for the sector, make more people they come in, they play, and Moko Sise with the power every home, every house for Nigeria, one home, one community at a time.
Well done, Olon. And of course, sir, thank you so much that you come inside the building to feed chook mouth into what we they do. In case you don't know who they with us today, we get Mr. Tinyan Ogiehor.
Thank you.
And of course, now Power Africa NPSP upgrade lead. And of course, now super person with this. Mona send email. I don't tell you now.
What are your email again? Events
at powerafrica-npsp.org.
Make us send their email.
Lagos and Nigeria at whole. No forget say you go fit catch the recap of this segment on top all on platform.
Yes.
Find
us for YouTube. All the video there. All on TV, all on Energy TV. Find us. You go watch all the
all on Energy TV. Okay, so Mona go there, go watch, and of course follow Wazobia up on other updates.
Very important.
We love you plenty. Next, we'll still continue. I need to read all your messages where we say you don't drop on top dailies, and 1 o'clock we'll go enter Women's Corner.
You never download the Wazobia FM app? Chai! You did miss Wella. Oh yeah, download our Wazobia FM app today on top Apple Store and Google Play Store. Make you fit listen anywhere and everywhere. Join the Chukmat family today.
Wazobia FM 95.1.
Chukmat.